Across the sands of time echoes the legend of D'hul Qarnain, a mighty king revered for his wisdom and justice. He ruled with fairness, his heart touched by the plight of the oppressed. His name resonated far and wide, whispered with reverence and awe. From the deserts of Arabia to the valleys of Persia, his reputation spread like wildfire. D'hul Qarnain, meaning the two-horned one, was said to have been blessed by divine favor. Some believe this epithet referred to his vast dominion, stretching from one end of the known world to the other. Others saw it as a symbol of his unparalleled wisdom, capable of piercing through deceit. His reign was a golden age, marked by peace, prosperity, and the pursuit of knowledge. Under his leadership, art and science flourished, trade routes thrived, and people enjoyed security. But this era of tranquility was not destined to last. Beyond the furthest reaches of the known world lived the fearsome tribes of Yajuj and Majuj. These were no ordinary men. They were a force of nature, driven by an insatiable hunger for destruction. Their origins were shrouded in mystery, their motives as impenetrable as the darkness from which they emerged. Some whispered that they were descendants of ancient demons, birthed from chaos itself. Their appetite for violence was matched only by their sheer number. Like a plague of locusts, they descended upon populations, leaving nothing but ruin. Villages were razed, fields laid to waste, and entire civilizations crumbled before their onslaught. News of their atrocities reached D'hul Qarnain, carried by exhausted travelers with terror etched on their faces. They spoke of unimaginable horrors, of men, women, and children butchered without mercy. The king listened intently, his heart heavy with sorrow and a growing sense of dread. He knew that he could not stand idly by while innocent blood stained the earth. Driven by an unshakable sense of duty, D'hul Qarnain resolved to confront the menace of Yajuj and Majuj. He knew that this would be no ordinary battle. He was facing a force of nature, an embodiment of chaos itself. Victory would require more than just strength of arms. It would demand wisdom, cunning, and unwavering resolve. He summoned his most trusted advisors, seasoned generals, and learned scholars. Some urged him to remain within his fortified kingdom to bolster his defenses. Others proposed seeking alliances with neighboring rulers. D'hul Qarnain, however, was a man of action. He knew that to truly protect his people, he had to strike at the heart of the problem. He would seek out Yajuj and Majuj at their source and contain them. It was a perilous gamble, but one that he was prepared to take. Preparations for the expedition began in earnest. The journey was long and arduous. D'hul Qarnain and his followers traversed treacherous mountain passes, scorching deserts and vast plains. They faced blizzards, sandstorms, and beasts of unimaginable ferocity. Yet they pressed on, their resolve fueled by a sense of purpose. They finally reached the land where the tribes of Yajuj and Majuj were said to dwell. The sight that greeted them was more terrifying than anything they could have imagined. It was a desolate landscape, scarred and broken. There, nestled between two towering mountains, lay a narrow pass. D'hul Qarnain knew this was the place. He commanded his men to gather vast quantities of iron and copper. They toiled day and night, their hammers ringing out in the eerie silence. He then ordered them to build a colossal wall, a barrier so high and strong that it would defy even the most determined assault.